In the supermarket, I pretended to be merchandise and tried to stick the tracker on the woman, but was interrupted by a can. Fortunately, I wasn't discovered, so I tried to put it on her shoe instead, but unexpectedly, she left right away. Then, while her son was picking up a paintbrush, I pretended to be that person and tried to give him the tracker. But just as he was about to catch it, his mother came over and pulled him away. When she saw him holding the paintbrush, she snatched it back and put it away. The paintbrush fell and almost knocked me out. The boy left disappointed, but I wasn't planning to give up just yet. When they got in the car, I quietly went to the back and stuck the tracker on. But just then, a car reversing almost hit me and sent me flying. So I pressed myself flat against the car door and followed them all the way to their house. When they parked, I darted into the bushes in a flash. When they got home, I called out to the boy and took out the painting he wanted. The boy was deeply moved and very happy, and I asked him to keep it a secret. The boy quickly hid the paintbrush in his clothes, then started drawing in the yard. He wanted to draw a tree, but no matter how he tried, he couldn't get the result he wanted and angrily threw the brush away. At that moment, I appeared, picked up the brush, and began teaching him how to draw a big tree. Very soon I finished drawing a big tree. The boy gave a thumbs up to the big tree I drew. At that moment, his father saw what was happening. He rushed out with a bucket and poured the entire bucket of water directly onto the boy's drawing. When the boy saw his drawing destroyed, he was heartbroken, but his father even forbade him from drawing again. I felt very sad when I witnessed this scene. The next day, when the boy was supposed to go to school, I deliberately started drawing at his doorstep. When the boy saw me, he happily ran over to draw with me. It wasn't until evening that his parents, having heard that the boy hadn't gone to school, rushed over angrily. Suddenly, they found the boy drawing with me and immediately yanked me up. Actually, I am the man's father. Many years ago, after coming home from work, I took out a handful of change and gave it to my son. At that moment, my wife said she wanted to go to work, but I refused her. Heartbroken, she took her painting supplies and left. I never expected that would be the last time I ever saw her. Because of this, my son always blamed me for making him lose his mother, and after growing up, he never contacted me again. At that moment, the boy took out a drawing. It showed the three of us sitting together in the park. Suddenly, his parents let go of their resentment. The man came over and tried to give me a handful of money, but I didn't take it. I took out my car keys and opened my sports car, which was filled with portraits of my wife. Even though I have money now, I have always regretted what happened back then. When the boy saw this, he drew my likeness onto the picture.